glad you're here today for your professional development session. Today we're going to be talking about digital storytelling. This is only part one. It's an introduction to what digital storytelling is. You know, in our classes, these days we want to infuse technology in as much of an engaging manner as we possibly can. And we want to bring things around to a student-centered classroom rather than a teacher-centered classroom. You know, back in the olden days, it was all about the teacher as the sage on the stage. And were students really engaged? I'm not really sure, but you be the judge of that. Let's see what an extreme example of that looks like.
In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? The tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone, raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression. Today, we have a similar debate over this. Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone seen this before? The Laffer curve. Anyone know what this says? It says that at this point on the revenue curve, you will get exactly the same amount of revenue as at this point. This is very controversial. Does anyone know what Vice President Bush called this in 1980? Anyone? Something DOO economics. Voodoo economics.
So, I hope nobody in here has a classroom that looks like that anymore these days. Well, what I want to do today is talk about storytelling, and not just about in the language arts sense as we traditionally think about digital storytelling, but I want to talk about how it can look when it is implemented across the curriculum. So, a noted author, Daniel Pink, says, when data is ubiquitously accessible, facts are increasingly less important than the ability to place these facts in context and to deliver them with emotional impact. And as you're going to see today, that's what digital storytelling does. It allows students to make meaning of what they are learning and to add their emotional impact to the information that they're learning and then begin to share it with an authentic audience. So how does digital storytelling build 21st century skills? That's why we're here. Digital storytelling uses collaboration and meaning making. It also uses creativity and inventive thinking, as well as multiple intelligences. Information literacy, visual literacy, sound literacy, all of these things are included in digital storytelling and the process that is involved in making the digital story with your students. So, what can digital storytelling look like across the curriculum? Well, if you have history, for example, any kind of history, whether it's music history, U.S. history, world history, let's take some characters, some people rather, mind you, the people that are famous from different eras in our history, and have them have conversations across time. We could choose someone like Harriet Beecher Stowe having a conversation with Rosa Parks. And what did slavery and the civil rights look like, and how it made an impact on each of these ladies, and what these ladies did to make an impact in that time frame. We can use it in science, perhaps, with the respiratory system. There's an idea I'm going to show you later on a video. We could also use it maybe as the water cycle, where you pretend like you're the raindrop, and we follow you on your life cycle of a day as you go through evaporation and condensation and precipitation. All of these things can be very exciting. We can even be a decimal point in math, and why you are important as the decimal point in math. There are lots of ideas and lots of ways that we can use digital storytelling. I hope I have ignited your interest. So let's get started.